Alright, I think online's working again now. So we'll come back to the Necromancer for the online stuff. So we're playing hardcore. I might make Paladin also. Oh. Okay, it was available a few minutes, about a minute or two ago. Now it's not. Bloody hell. Try this again. I was just on it a second ago. Check it. Alright, it's loading now. Alright, here we go. It seems to put me back here, so that's fine. I can do all that again.
If these keepers will accept my aid, they would be fools to deny my power.
It is risky playing hardcore with this, how the servers are at the moment, but we'll see. How it goes. Die. Just have to restart. I do have minions though, at least, so. What does this ability give? Marrow shards. Fires sharpened bones from your body. The bones pierce through all enemies, inflicting physical damage instead of mana. 9% of your current health is consumed per cast. Okay, I'll have to be careful with that. So, how much is 9%? Swapping skills. You can swap skills on the action bar. You're clicking. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is right clicking to, I guess, wasn't it? I don't know. Whatever. Let's go check here. Passive skill system. Yeah, we read that in the last one. So. Necromancer, what do we actually have here? Summon skeleton mages, sacrifice. Rips apart an allied minion, dealing physical damage to enemies around it. Added damage applies to double the effectiveness. I don't know about sacrifice on minions. Might be useful. Your minion's health is drained by 3% of its max health per second for each second the shade has been active. But it and your minions around it deals 10% necrotic damage. spells and attacks have a 50% increase in necrotic damage. Okay. Hmm. Alright. Skills I actually can use at the moment. Increase minions damage by 6%. Minion armor. Necrotic resistance, intellect. What's intellect actually give me? Each point of intellect grants 4% of wood resilient. Improves skills that rely on careful studied magic. It goes up by intellect. It goes up by physical, melee, bow power, and area power. No, it's not a scaling tags. It's minions and intellect. Okay, so intellect does. Physical, spell, and intellect. Alright. Which one? Okay, gain a wood when a minion dies. That's a good reason to have sacrificing minions, I guess. Okay, compared to the warrior, there's a lot of skill points here that are actually going to be useful. When I was to the paladin earlier in single player, only half the points are actually going to be useful, I think. Most of this stuff is saying stuff to minions. No, it's not. No. Okay, that was what the attunement was. I think I'm gonna just go with damage for minions for now. Letting minions die seems gonna be like it's gonna be useful for later. With getting shields, so I'm not sure of how much tanky I want to make them. But if they're dying too quick to bring them back, though, it might be a problem. I kind of want resistances also, but that's not actually necrotic resistance, though. Alright, we'll go damage. And I could tell it's fairly easy to respect that stuff anyway. Same with the skill ones. Alright, let me go through this time. Bodies are burnt beyond recognition. They were fleeing. I do take a lot of damage when I get hit, so that's a little bit worrying. If these servers are a bit having issues, I think my minions would be more protected, but I'm not sure if they're going to be. Yeah, they're gone now. They all burned, it looks like.
They were cornered, and there were so many. I can handle Osprix. I told them to stay back, to let me handle it, and they left.
You suddenly appear strong.
Are you also here for the peace talks?
That's right.
Because so am I. Name's Grail. Since we're both headed the same direction, why don't we go together?
Sounds good.
Which of us will take down more Osprix?
You, my mate.
Come, let me watch you fight. Smoke.
The skill I just got. Wandering spirits reveals wandering spirits around you for 6 seconds. Spirits wandering at random, dealing necrotic damage over time to enemies that pass through. Spore spirits are revealed immediately after casting the skill. 30 more are revealed after 6 seconds. Which one was it? Okay. Actually, Yeah, no point there. This thing. Hmm. Interesting things here. Hmm. Hmm. How much mana does that cost? 15. Hmm. Alright, we'll go this way because I want to get leech for them. Ah, what do we do here? Oh, here we go. Does that... Even if I'm not casting it, does it still get levels from it? Because I don't need to cast that often.
So much destruction. And for what?
Oops. Just waste all my health potions.
Where'd you learn to fight?
I'm not really fighting this. I guess you can call what I'm doing fighting.
Before it reaches town. Well done. We're almost there. I'll see you ahead.
Keepers have proven difficult to track, but my observations revealed the truth. Their camps are neither chosen nor abandoned on a whim. There's a pattern to how they scurry. I instructed my soldiers to investigate the abandoned camps. Invariably, they're near shrines devoted to the eldest of gods. Each one was as empty as the last, save for meager signs of the Keeper's presence. They're not guarding the ruins. They're traveling between them, over and over. They must be moving with them. It'll be as simple as burning these vermin to ash. Raya wills it.
Alright. Now is this stuck on that loading thing again? Where the server's screwing up? Hasn't gone to the loading screen yet. This is what happened last time. This is a massive bug with these servers. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Maybe the server's just laggy. Oh wait, no, lost connection. Alright. They'll lose levels. All the way back here. Okay, they must have lost levels. Because I don't have that spell before. A melee attack that hits all enemies in the area in front of you, dealing double damage to those that are cursed. Okay.
When you arrived, was there a family? It was my mistake. They were cornered. I can handle Osprix. I told them to... Thanks. Are you also here for the peace talks? Good. His name's Grail. Since we're both headed this... I wonder. Come, let me watch you fight.
I don't mind having to do this part again. But as long as I have to redo it too many times. Because it's not a bad experience.
So much destruction. And for what? Where'd you learn to fight?
By redoing this a number of times.
Quick, before it reaches town. Well done. We're almost there. I'll see you ahead.
Hmm. I can use a shield with that one.
The keepers have proven they're not guarding the ruins. They're traveling between them. Over and
Alright, let's see if this works this time. Doesn't look to be. Might be wrong. Is it going to disconnect me again? Doesn't got it. There we go. Alright. Success. I can't summon my... I was able to use my skills in town in single player. Can't use skills in town here though. That's fair enough.
Herots offered protection. More than protection. An alliance. But the truth is, we know little about him. Or his people. Why should the council trust him? Prospect 1. He's one of the gods. Etera made him just as she made us keepers, and gave him a role by her side. He's the guardian of his people, and he does his job well. Prospect 2. He cares for his people. Like the goddess herself, he extends his heart to all who need support. He forms alliances, wanting to stand united. Meanwhile, Raya wishes to tear this world asunder.
Still confused. Are we fighting against this Raya or we worship this Raya?
Prospect 3. His people are warriors. Hairborean fighters put ours to shame. We fight because it is necessary while they relish in it. I'll take on being behind their blade any day. Thus, I propose we accept this alliance. It is not in our nature, but we keepers have a sacred duty to uphold. Without Herot's help, our efforts might prove fruitless.
Alright. Now, I didn't get to talk to this guy last time because I went too far forward, so let's talk to
Sounds
him.
like their leaders waiting up at the shrine. The keepers have done well. This place isn't too different from home.
Who are the keepers exactly?
A group tied closely with our goddess, Etera. They've been
Ah.
indebted to her. But why, we do not know. Even their name is... Well, what do they keep? Do they adhere to another god or just her? It's these mysteries that interest the Osprix. Whatever secrets the keepers hold, I'm sure Raya wants them.
So what's next?
Now, we speak to the Keeper Council. Speaking of, I must head there now. Feel free to look around. I'll see you shortly.
Alright, see you soon. So that one was for
Hello,
respecking.
traveler.
Yep. Mastery
Do
point
not dwell on the
allocation. This is for the map. Our stashes. Alright. Suppose we want to buy these shattering rune things. 2,000 though. Alright, we'll just sell stuff we have. Doesn't give me much money. Hmm. 8% increase in minion damage. I'm gonna buy that, like 32 gold. There we go.
Right.
Galena's up ahead. She's busy speaking to Hobron and the Hobron ambassador about the peace talks. What are these peace talks? These peace talks are in need of aid. We're not strong enough to fight off Rayla's forces. The Hobrans have offered an alliance. We need their help, but we do not want to be swept up in the war that is not our own. It is likely too late now for that. I'll speak to her.
Thank Itera. Sounds like this is where we part ways. Good luck out there.
A few
Yes.
questions.
Something you need?
Do you work for Herot?
I don't work for him. I'm his champion. Why?
Champion,
It
what does that
means
mean?
I fought hard and climbed my way to the top. Herot himself taught me everything I know. As such, I dedicate myself to him, an extension of his will.
You doesn't seem like
Glad
a
you
hero.
think so. Everything I do, I thank Herot. He made me what I am.
And what's
The
that?
person who's going to end this war. Take Rye down, and make him rue the day he dared mess with us.
Let's move on.
Grail was just telling me of your battle. I am Lena, one of the Keeper's Council. One of two. There should be more of us here.
I'm assuming something happened.
Yes, both us and I remain, and he's not here. As such, I must ask for your help.
Ask away.
This is busy checking on our sacred artifacts. We're protectors of Atera's history, and right now, they're in danger.
What can you tell me about this artifact?
Not much, I'm afraid. We'll discuss it after our alliance.
But I'm doing you a
You
favor.
are, and I'm sorry, but this is how it must be. Their secrecy keeps them safe. Even now, the Osprix swarm all of our sacred vaults. I've already asked Grail to check one down in the mountains. There is another up north, where Balthus is. Could you make sure he's safe? There's word of a drake patrolling the skies.
Can't his guards help him?
Can, but Balthus is impulsive. I worry he'll do something stupid.
Yeah. You don't trust him?
Sure I do. With your help.
Right. Uh,
Do this, and our alliance is secure. We'll lend our aid to heal Borea's army.
sounds like I've work to do. Alright. The other way was for later, after this part or something, I think. It's loading again. Come on, it's not that bad of a connection for this to this. The servers just must be can't handling it properly. The ping to the server was only 20 or 30 something, which isn't too bad. It was less than that though. When I first got it, it went up. What's this? I'm too afraid to click on anything because I don't want this disconnect me again. Well, it's supposed to be loading. Eventually. Uh, I realized after my last stream of this earlier, when I was playing, there was drops for this game, so I put that in my description on Twitch. I started this up again. The drops are on. Looks like I got dropped for playing this earlier. Didn't even know. You just had to connect to my Steam and to the game for this. Enable it through the options. I'm not sure what the drop was, but it looks like some type of cosmetic. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Still got that little loading symbol thing above there, the entrance of the Fortress of the Gardens. Entering the Fortress of the Gardens. It's ridiculous. How could they launch this like this? I guess the games hasn't really got any problems to it. It's just their servers seem to have issues. And the amount of players or something, they just can't hit. Hey, that disappeared. The loading. I have to do it again. That's back. Unless I moved off it with her or something. Failed to matchmake. Server. On the left there. What the hell? I'm supposed to be playing... Yeah, well, turn the chat thing on. Oops. So I'm on online servers, and hardcore, and I have some solo intention of plans, but I'm not sure why I would have a matchmaker thing. Matching to a server or something. Oh, there's a player that must be. Yeah, you can interact with them. That must be having trouble trying to get through as well. Well, let's have a look at this thing. What's this thing? One unspent point. That's what that is. Okay. Failed to matchmake. So how does this work? Requires 2 points. Okay. So, alright. I might have to go back to single player again. There's a third player. Try and get through as well. Yep, failed. I turned on the options to show players' names as well. Display. Health bars over players. This is the last attempt I'm trying. Wonder how long it's going to take for them to fix this bug. Their servers. Alright. We're going to single player. Leave game. Yes, leave game. Alright. Switch to offline mode. We're going with the Paladin. Back to single player. Alright. No, I haven't done anything here yet. Because I'm still no idea what skills you actually use. Now that sounds like a Paladin type thing. But to use a spear, that means you don't use a shield, I think. There's a shield. The javelin or the spear was two-handed weapon. Yeah, two-handed weapon. No. Okay, those two things. That's two-handed weapon that way, two-handed weapon that way. Hmm. Okay. So that could go for a Paladin, I guess. What about Vengeance? It's here. Hell is Void Essence? Um, I'm at 3. Hmm. Sounds very Paladin-y, I think. Huh? Hmm. Hmm. Alright, I think maybe hammers. What's about this lunge thing? Hmm. I'm gonna do that. No, no, okay. Alright. Hmm. What is it? me a little bit longer than to work out what I was wanted to do. I hadn't really done those parts. Alright, yeah, I'm turning chat off again. People are just gonna shit talk one another. There might be some useful information come through on there, but don't know. Okay, good at big toilet at once. Just worried about having to pick up all that stuff. I thought it was just going to be annoying. I like that feature. Nice quality of life one. Hammers are not really what I'm using so much yet, but so the upgrades for it for the latest look like they'd be good. Less spiraling stuff. If not, we'll see. We'll have to see how it goes. What do we want? What's an extra point give me here? Just 3%? Or is it plus 30? What are these ones? Stun avoidance seems like it's probably going to be needed. I'll just go with more of this. hammer still sucks at the moment. Alright, there's something up top, so let's go talk to whoever the hell is over this way.
Down.
Alright, I'm glad I went for more fire resistance. Did a mob just kill the boss for me? Where do you do... Alright, loot filter. Loot filters function by creating rules. Yeah, yep. Create a filter. New filter. Filter. Normal. Yeah. Just put, actually no. Change that. White. Yeah. Yeah, icon's fine. Add rule. Add condition. Item type. Condition? Rarity, maybe? Normal. I don't want to not show. Hide. Update. No type. Alright. Confirm. Update. Alright. Hopefully I did that right. Dying Keeper, it was a trap. Osprey used us as bait, set out distress signal. They plan to ambush anyone who rest not now. You do good. Okay. Maybe I'll do that right now. Was it T to go back? Yep. We'll sell what we got. I may have to fight things again when I come back there. If I remember how that works. Some type of exploit thing that's going on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not really sure.
Right.
A terror's blessing.
The distress call in the Highlands turned out to be a trap. What? But we had people check that out. Are they okay? I spoke with one. Have they returned? They have not. I got rid of the Auspics that did this. Thank you for checking in. I must recover their bodies once this is over. Spread them into the gardens. Here for your trouble. This isn't much, but I am grateful for you checking this out. My condolences. Okay.
Prayers
Let
be
him
with
in.
you. Stand down or die.
What is this? Another shard. Unique. Why was it red around it? Oh. At least let's see. Gold, I guess. What is that area? No name even came up for what the hell it is. Alright, I guess that was the war camp.
Down or die.
Charge through enemies in the target direction until you release the ability key. You hit enemies in your path and in a wider area at the end of the movement. You do not regenerate mana while rushing. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Minimum skill level increase. Minimum skill levels talks how many skill points your skill starts with when you specialize in them. And how many skill points you'll be retained when you de-level a skill. As you level up, your minimal skill level will also increase proportionally. Okay. Costs less mana. Okay. Okay. This is working how I kind of thought. So that's a Hammerden, I guess. What about this one? go. I want to check down here first before I go too far up that way. It is good, but it's a two-handed weapon. Well, it's so sore. I need to get soul, but I reckon everything's gonna respawn if I do that. Alright, summit. Maybe I can walk back from here. Alright. Ooh, 20 item. I'm not sure if I should sell the unique items or keep them for now.
Right.
What's my gold at? Bloody hell. There's so much conversation just to get to this. Alright, so I need to buy stuff. Oh, shift to get a hold as well. Oh yeah. Supposedly those runes are useful for something for later on.
I can still feel the flame searing across me, stealing my wing and my eye. Yet, I saw it. The flames of prophecy revealed that these rats hid a treasure, one far more powerful than anyone could conceive. Every trinket I've gathered has been a step closer to this moment. The Epoch will be the pinnacle of my collection. When I present this to Raya, this power, he will finally understand how worthy I am, what I have sacrificed, all for him.
Am I going to fight a boss here? Am I ready? Probably not. seem to skip things so easily. Get off the wall. Guess he won't move. No. Throwing those hammers aren't going to work against the wall. Seems to get stuck in the wall. Maybe this will work now. Oh. I'll just use these two attacks that work faster. Alright.
Now get me out of here. Oh, terror. My knees. Such large creatures, those ospreys sure build a tiny cage. I will be, thanks to you. Let me just grab these.
Let me roll a smoke. Alright.
There. The shards of the Epoch are safe. I was worried for a moment. The Epoch. Oh, it's a Terra's most sacred artifact, holding great power.
Still explaining what it is.
The power to travel through time.
Ah, here we go. So the like time stuff I saw on the map.
If Raya were to get his talons on it, he would surely win the war.
So we're gonna abuse it, are we?
More than that, he'd be untouchable.
So it says a lot for us. You mentioned shards. Are there multiple of these?
Just one. Each shard is part of the whole. We keep them separated for protection. This responsibility makes the Keepers what we are.
And how many shards are with you?
2 of them. The one I keep with me and the one from the vault.
There's Giving me a lot more information than anyone else has.
The third should be back at camp by now.
Guess we've kind of proved ourselves to this guy at least. The Hero champion should return with it soon.
Lena sent him after it. Alone.
There a problem?
No. There's no time.
You're carrying multiple. Isn't that dangerous?
The alternative would be to leave one with Lena, drawing the Austrix's attention to her. No, I could not let that happen.
How about you give me one? I recall hearing about another vault down in the mountains.
Yes, though right now with Raya at our heels, vaults are no longer enough.
How does the magic work?
One cannot use a single shard to manipulate time as they wish. Not even we know the Epoch's full potential. But Itera tasked us to protect it. So protect it, we must.
And now?
Now, I find a new course of action. Take the Epoch somewhere Raya can't reach. Which, speaking of, let's head back to camp. I must reach Lena at once.
Right.
I must remind myself to find suitable provisions for Emberwing. Prey in this area upset a Drake's stomach. Bolroth in particular. Could I would simply feed him soldiers that question our bond. I admit, I have a bias for the creature. He's strong and more reliable than half those under my command. Plus, we have both been marred by flames. While my wounds showed me the path to the Epoch, his granted ascendance. Emberwing was raised from his draconic form, reforged in Raya's image. I may not be able to take flight, but with Emberwing's aid, I can once again feel the wind. Oh, how I've missed the limitless blue.
He did have damaged wings, didn't he? I think. So these other people want to change time. Maybe they got a good reason as well. So we go back to camp.
Right.
He's back. And it's all thanks to you. He's been quiet since he returned. If you could speak with him, I'd be grateful. Then we can begin our talks.
At the moment, it sounds like we're the ones hoarding all the power with owning these shards. And we don't even know what the hell, how to use them or what they're for. Or much about them or something or other. And we're doing it just because some god that we don't know much about or something. And there's a war or something between different gods. So I've got so far of the story. And this other group, broken wings and whatever else.
You're back.
Alright, so what now?
Now, we must protect the Epoch. Find a way Soraya won't get to them.
Does he know about their power?
Not fully. Itera left their secrets to us and to us alone.
We sure about that? What's your plan?
I have, ideas. Though Lena will disagree.
Uh-huh.
Well, we are keepers after all. Protectors of Itera's past. Collectors of lost history.
You sound almost sad.
Do you think we've made a mistake?
There's a lot not known. Pardon?
Going through the motions. Keeping the shards hidden. It's all been ritual.
Yeah. That's kind of what religion does. Alright.
I feel as though drastic times are upon us.
It might be time, yes.
And now, you know about them too.
Not
It has
really.
already shown its hand.
I'm doubting what your cause is, that's for sure.
I apologize. You might become part of something greater.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I only have 2 shards, but that's enough. I'll keep them safe. Lena, I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry to you too. This is what's best for us all.
Huh?
With the Epoch's power, I'll finally be able to...
Yeah. He wasn't sounding trustworthy. Alright, chapter 2, The Ruined Future. Crumbling ruins. So in the... Alright. So... we went from that era to this era. We skipped an entire era here. How did he use when he only had 2 of the pieces? It appears to be one of the shards of the Epoch that Baltus had. It looks like it has only been here as long as you have. Baltus and the other shards are nowhere in sight. Take the shard. Okay. Uh-huh. Let's have a look around here. Alright. Explore your surroundings. Well, there's a teleport here. Can you teleport back to these areas? You can. Okay.
is this place? Where did the Osprix go? I'll have to check my surroundings.
Still alive. Minion damage. Okay. You there, what are you doing so far from the refuge? Yes, you... Why are you here? Where is here? Don't play dumb, only raiders, rangers and elders are allowed out here. Anyone knows that. Still, you don't look like a cultist. Cultist, what are you talking about? The way the void leeches off them, my scarring runes would be going off the second I saw you. Okay. That's not to say there aren't any cultists nearby us, so let's both be careful. Come, I'll take you back to last refuge. There's lots of questions here I want to ask. Last refuge. Are you well in the head? Look around. Dark tar that consumes everything around us, the void. Okay. Last refuge is the only place to steer clear of it. If you're not from there, then let's hope our elders don't find any corruption on you. Okay. Not in the end of... So there's further ends that you can still go. Okay. The map kind of gives away a lot, though. So maybe you're not supposed to really know about that stuff for the story-wise. But it's one of the first things I noticed. Playing the game, when I go to look at the map, there was different time errors. So maybe I should have completely ignored that. Here we go. Kinda want more than that. What are my resistance looking like? Not too bad, I guess. Block. Yeah. Going this way first, then.
What?
Something terrible is happening in Life's Refuge. The wards have collapsed. The void is rushing in. I did my best to guide people out, but there's so many trapped back there. Okay.
Who are you?
Those lost things erupted from the walls, crawling up from the darkness. What things? The void, the creatures that tear their way out of the darkness. They weren't killing people, they were consuming them, changing them. My neighbors, my friends, I saw them oozed out of from their clothes. I can't stop picturing it. Right.
Where are you going?
Who are you?
Last refuge is falling. Falling how? If we focused to go to the surface, we'd all die. There's a surface. Our home, humanity's last city. That's daunting.
What?
Here, the end times have begun. It's no use now. We will be forced to follow the ways of the dead gods, straight into the Emperor's oblivion. Dead gods, Emperor? Yes, the void has come to rejoin us in oblivion. Errors left us, the gods were consumed, even the immortal Emperor himself disappeared. Now the void has come to consume what remains. We won't let that happen. Alright, who are you? Elder Buron. You there, I did not recognize you. Guard sent me, I came from outside. I'm an occultist, if that's what you're thinking. Yeah, guard sent me, I came from outside. Still, you have a presence about you, as if... huh? Do you have a shard on you? It's a long story. I'm protecting it. Protecting it? We need it to protect us. Yeah. I don't know. I will get you to the bottom. I will get to the bottom of how and why you have it later. What's important is that we present this to the council immediately. That dude that fled into the future, did he cause all this stuff? Or someone else? Or wherever he fled off to? Or one of these gods that they talk about. They may not need these shards. Whether our wards have fallen by a shard misplaced or simply the foretold holder, we've heard so much about. We must find out. Yeah, this foretold holder we've heard so much about. We must find out. Yeah, foretold holder. Yes, it's a long story for now. Find guards Captain Bravon in the city. He will ensure you presented to the rest of the elders. Who are the elders? Who are they? You're not really from around here. We uphold the council, the leadership of Last Refuge. Alright, why don't you take it to him? Well, I'm in no shape to go back there. I do not want to face the void along the way. Alright. Anyway, enough talk. Get to the council chambers at once. I've got to accept.
Gods.
I'm probably working for people that aren't trustworthy. It's starting to come that way. It already did start to come that way. Oh, this is William D. Okay. I heard your conversation with Elder Baron. It looks like you'll be heading to the council chambers. They'll take good care of you. Not coming with me? I've still got stuff to do outside, but don't worry, Last Refuge is a haven. We would not have lasted if not for the council. Alright?
Farewell. Yes.
Either if you're not fighting off the void, you need to go back to the surface. Last Refuge is falling. I need to go to the council chambers. What? But the council chambers are at the city's center. Please, I must do this, please. Oh, I must do this, please. Very well. Since you're heading out, I grow weary that the elder is trapped inside. If you find him, try take him with you. His persistent but overestimates himself. Perseverance. Yeah. Alright.
Gods be with you.
I thought it was a dog toilet or something. Run, you stupid mutt. Okay. You fought them off. It's too late for me, but there are others trapped in the outskirts. Please help them evacuate the council chambers. Alright. Thank you. Wick and the rest of my regiment are trapped just past the bridge ahead. We tried to save Grund, but he's still defending his damn beasts. Elder Mossburn was escorting a group as well, but they got separated from us. And there's 3 people, alright. Once you found them, find Captain Laura. Hey, that's someone from before, so... Okay. The council chambers. As for me, Captain Bravon will take care of... That's also someone from before, isn't it? We have Minimus, even if he has to drag the mutt away from my body. Okay, it's possibly 2 people from the time before. This statue has sometimes significance if it's supposed to be a god or someone that's else. What the hell? A lot of people dying. I know I stopped white items from dropping it. I wonder if I should stop the blue ones also. Actually, that would be a bad idea. Probably can't get rid of those ones till the end game or something, or end levels or something. And I can stop the blue ones.
down or die.
Where are you going?
Help, they just burst through the walls. They're heading to the city. Last refuge is being overrun. Alright.
Gods.
These dinosaurs. Last refuge is under attack. You there? We don't know who you are, but see you can fight. Get to the council chambers and ask for aid as soon as you can. I'm here to relay orders to evacuate. Get out of here. Alright. Guess that's the first one. Hmm. Some mobs have a shadow form that stays up, comes up when they die.
What brings you here?
What are these creatures? They slaughtered my beasts and driving them mad. I cleared a path.
Terra's grace be with you.
Hmm. Oops. I clicked off screen accidentally. Hmm. So we go down this way, I think, for the quest. Okay. It's that blue arrow is pointing down this wheel. There it is.
Yes?
No, by the decoys, we have to get out of here.
Try not to hurt yourself.
Gods be with you.
The void is tearing our last refuge apart. We tried fleeing, but all the destruction has turned this place into a maze. I've doomed the people who trusted me to lead them out. Path is clear. What, you have my thanks. Quickly, let's leave this place.
Stay safe.
Okay.
Stand down or die.
Still so much stuff. Reports. Council Chambers. The other area I gotta go to anyway. Shit, there's an NPC down there too. Go there first. Alright. I didn't come this way, that guy probably would have got... Now that monster spawned next to him. I have enough health regen to not even have to worry about too much at the moment. I have to finish my smoke in peace. Just kill stuff slower. Survival in game going up and survival in real life going down.
Only a little longer. You there, help me.
Keep them off me.
Only a little longer.
Just spin these things around.
Keep them off me.
Only a little longer. That's it. Go on. I'll be right behind you.
You're the elder that I'm supposed to save. Where did you come from? The last refuge outskirts, so you helped them with the evacuation. We owe you in your debt. We may need more of your aid yet, alright?
I see.
Um, hmm.
May a terror smile upon you.
Wish to grab more books when I ran.
Farewell.
Yes.
No health regen, but I lose my resist. Need mana regen as well. Oops.
Follow your feet.
What?
Go on then. Bah.
Gold won't save you, but a blade might.
Gamble. Let's talk to you first. I know this looks grim, but we have to keep up hope. We must believe what will survive this, that I'll survive this. Believe me in our survival so much that I need you to go to my quarters and find my ledger. What do you need a ledger at a time like this? Oh, just in the case of any fool thinks that this disaster somehow erases the debts they owe me. In return, I'll share one of the trinkets I liberated from the slums before I rescued you. You rescued me? Right.
Go on then.
What?
Right.
Bah.
These items might be your best bet.
Yes. Why, I couldn't help but overhear this chamber just echoed like mad. I have no idea how these stuffy elders do business here, but I hear you have met. Yeah, let's go. Just I would like to persuade you with an offer. All right, you have my attention. Fantastic. I knew you had a head on your shoulders. The moment you walked in here, you see the ledger of his has information about me. I would very much like it to disappear if you catch my meaning. What would you think if this ledger of his says made it to my way to me? Confused? Alright, how's my fire resist doing? What's the other one? Void. Yeah. Alright, what's this? Multi-strike. A melee attack that grants a stack of adamant if you hit at least one enemy. Adamant stacks up to 2 times and each stack lasts 3 seconds. Each stack of adamant causes an additional sword to strike a nearby enemy when you use multi-strike. So I'd get 2 extra attacks, would I, if it stacks 2 times? Oops. Gotta hit an enemy, I guess.
You. I can sense that you have a shard of the Epoch, but that is impossible. Who are you?
Elder Gasper. Tell me, Gasper, how you gained the shard?
I see. We have relied on the power of our shard for ages, always assuming the others were lost, and it seems only tapping into a fraction of its potential.
And what's the potential?
You were brought forward in time by the shard.
Yeah,
if
but
you
what are
want
you?
to return to your time, we will need to use them together. If the void does not consume us first, of course.
What's going on? What is the void?
The void fell upon our world hundreds of years ago. All-consuming darkness spread across the surface and drove us into these caves. The last city of humanity. Last refuge.
Okay.
Now that the void has finally found us, it will reach this place and snuff us out.
What are you planning to... How are you planning to deal with the void?
Elder Panion is an expert at using the shard. He can weaponize it against the void.
Alright.
I have received word that his study is under attack. We may be out of time.
What are these shards? Other shards?
They are the shards of the Epoch, a relic said to have power over fate itself. And after hearing your story, I have no doubt in this now.
Yeah.
It was broken into 3 shards long ago. We relied on one of them to sustain this place ever since the Void destroyed the surface. We thought the other shards were lost, but with yours, we may have hope of surviving this.
What can I do?
Everyone here is either too old or too injured to go warn Elder Panion, except for you.
Well, these people at least have an excuse, I guess.
Please, find him and have him return here before something terrible happens. Please, take these idols with you. An idol of Logon to guard you against chaos, and one of Eterra to guide you home, wherever that may be. The gods have long left this world, but their memory will give you comfort. Be safe, traveler.
I got 4 idle slots. What's that mean? Idol system. Equipping idols. Idols will grant your character bonuses when equipped in the dedicated idol container slot located here. Unlocking idle container space. You may unlock additional idle container space by completing main story and side quests. Okay. Idols. Alright. Ah, okay. Even though I have that many slots, they're not going to be able to both fit. So that one isn't really that useful for me at the moment. This one can be. You just take them in there, right? Okay. And the other one, I guess I can put in my stash and may as well keep them when slots open up if I have room for things. Until okay, so because first time I've come across them, so they might be fairly rare to get.
Hey there, want to try your luck?
What's this gambling thing you got here? So a bunch of unidentified things are out. And how much you charge? 1,500. Okay. 200, 500. Okay, it's all different stuff. Nah, not going to do that at the moment.
Bah.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to leave it there for this episode. Continue this Paladin later. Hopefully the servers come back online as well. And we can get back to a Necromancer as well. No, we'll be playing this one. Oh wait, they got stuff here too. I'll do this now. Your spiral hammers now orbit you, but hammer throws cost more mana. Huh? Alright, let me put a point here. Now what to do? How's spiraling and orbiting that much different? I'm not sure. Alright, so it points to these two, I guess. One I can. My unspent point here too. What do we want? While spinning, you leave behind burning trails, igniting enemies each second. If ignite has been converted to a time rot with Australian fixed time rot instead. Don't know what time rot is. On spinning, you'll gain mana every 3 seconds while wielding two-hand. No. Additional spell damage. Alright. And that should scale with the fire damage, I guess. I don't see any stats going up there, though. Maybe I actually have to hit things. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now. It's been 3 hours again. Go for another break, stretch my legs and everything. Maybe a snap. Alright, thanks for watching again, everyone. And if you got this far, I'd love it if you could hit us a like, subscribe, follow, whatnot. Give us some little bit of support and help me out. And yeah, have a great day, guys. And thanks for watching.